Look at where you were 6 months ago. Look at your speed, your strength, and your game intelligence. Now look at where you are today. For 99% of you, the difference is zero. You are lifting the same weights. You are running the same times. You are making the same impact in matches. You are stuck. And the terrifying part is that you don't know why. You are showing up to training. You are eating correctly. You are trying hard. But the needle isn't moving. You are watching other players who were at your level last year, suddenly overtake you. They are getting scouted. They are starting. And you are standing still. This is called the plateau of mediocrity. And it is where football careers go to die. Most players think the solution is to train harder. They add more sessions. They run more laps. That is the worst thing you can do. You are not stuck because you are lazy. You are stuck because you are fighting against your own biology. Your body is a survival machine. Its main goal is homeostasis, keeping things exactly the same. When you do the same drills, the same runs, and the same lifts every week, your body adapts. It gets efficient. It stops growing because it doesn't need to grow. You have stopped providing a stimulus. You are just providing routine. Routine feels like work, but biologically it is stagnation. To go from average to elite, you cannot just work harder. You have to break the code. You have to shock your central nervous system, tear down your old engine, and force a new adaptation. Today we are going to audit your entire existence as a player. We are going to dismantle the 3 reasons why you are stuck, and I am going to give you the exact periodization protocols needed to shatter. This is not a motivational speech. Motivation fades. This is about physics and biology. If you are ready to stop participating and start evolving, pay attention. Reason 1. The gray zone plateau. Your engine is bored. Most of you have average stamina because you train at average intensity. You go for a 5-kilometer run at a medium pace. You play 5-a-side at a medium pace. Your heart rate sits comfortably at 160 beats per minute. This is the gray zone. It creates fatigue, but it does not trigger mitochondrial biogenesis. Your body is bored of this intensity. It has already solved this puzzle. To break the stamina plateau, you must use polarized training. You must go to the extremes. On one end, you need zone 2, painfully slow running 130 BPM, to physically expand the capillary network in your legs. On the other end, you need when you force your heart to beat at 95% capacity for 4 minutes. You stretch the heart walls. This increases stroke volume, blood pumped per beat. If you aren't doing 4x4s, and you aren't doing zone 2, you are just burning calories. You aren't building an engine. The fix: audit your week. If every session feels kinda hard, you are stuck. You need easy days and you need torture days. Nothing in between. Reason 2. The force plateau. You are too gentle. Why are you not getting faster? Because you are treating speed like cardio. You run sprints, but you aren't actually running at 100%. You are running at 92%. Speed is a neurological event. It requires the central nervous system (CNS) to send a high voltage signal to the muscles. If you train when you are tired, or if you take short rest periods 30 seconds, you are reinforcing a slow signal. To break the speed plateau, you need contrast training. This is a protocol used by elite academies. You lift a heavy weight, example 85% squat, to recruit all your muscle motor units. Then immediately after, you perform an unweighted explosive jump. This tricks your nervous system. The heavy lift wakes up the fast twitch fibers. When you strip the weight away, those fibers are still firing at max capacity, launching you higher than normal. This is called post-activation potentiation, APA. If you are just doing random squats and random sprints, you are missing this biological hack. You are leaving speed on the table. The fix: stop training speed while tired. Rest 3 to 5 minutes between sprints. Pair your heavy lifts with jumps. Force the body to be violent. Now I know what you are thinking. This science makes sense. But how do I structure it? When do I do zone 2? When do I do contrast training? How many sets? I anticipated this problem. The gap between knowing and doing is where most players fail. You get overwhelmed by the schedule, so you default back to your old easy routine. I refuse to let that happen to you. I have just released the 12-week Elite Blueprint. I spent the last few weeks compiling the exact periodization schedules used by pro clubs and condensing them into a day-by-day roadmap for you. It audits your Phase 1 engine, Phase 2 explosiveness, and Phase 3 agility. It tells you exactly what to lift, run, and eat every single day for 84 days. If you are truly sick of being stuck, if the image of Xavi crying in the thumbnail resonates with you, then stop guessing. You need a system. The system is in the description below. Reason 3. The comfort plateau, mental weakness. The final reason you are stuck is psychological. You have lowered your standards to match your environment. Look at your training partner. Is he elite or is he average? You are the average of the 5 people you spend time with. This is not a cliche, it is mirror neuron theory. Humans mimic the intensity of those around them. If your teammates jog back after a lost ball, you will subconsciously jog back. If they laugh when they miss a target, you will laugh. You are stuck because you are socially comfortable. To go elite, you have to be the weirdo. You have to be the guy who sprints when everyone else is jogging. You have to be the guy who tracks his data when everyone else is scrolling TikTok. The fix. You need scenario pressure. In phase 3 of the blueprint, we introduce punishment drills. For example, you set up a finishing drill. You sprint 30 you receive a pass, you shoot. But here is the rule. If you miss the target, you do 5 burpees immediately. This creates artificial anxiety. It mimics the pressure of the 90th minute. Most of you train with 0 consequences. So when the match pressure hits, you crumble. You must train with stakes. If there is no fear of failure in training, there is no growth. Reason 4. The mechanical plateau, injury cycle. Some of you aren't stuck because of effort. You are stuck because of pain. Your knees hurt, patella tendonitis. Your groins are tight. You are playing at 70% because your chassis is broken. You think rest will fix it. Rest does not fix. Tendons do not respond to rest. They respond to load. If you are skipping gym sessions because you want to stay fresh, you are actually making yourself more fragile. You need isometrics, the Spanish squat, the heel hover. These exercises stiffen the tendon without damaging the joint. A stiff tendon acts like a spring. It gives you free speed and protects you from injury. The average player stretches. The elite player strengthens. If you ignore your durability, you will be stuck on the physio table while your competition is getting scouted. Let's look at the timeline of a pro. A pro season is broken into macro cycles. Pre-season, high-volume engine building. In-season, high-intensity, low-volume maintenance and speed. Off-season, hypertrophy and structure, armor building. Most of you treat every week like it's the same week. You try to train speed, strength, endurance, and skills every single Monday. This is concurrent training interference. Your body gets confused signals. It cannot maximize everything at once. You end up being okay at everything and great at nothing. Okay keeps you on the bench. Okay keeps you in the Sunday league. You must accept that you need phases. You need 4 weeks dedicated to suffering, zone 2. You need 4 weeks dedicated to power, contrast. You need 4 weeks dedicated to speed, agility. If you skip steps, you slip back. You are trying to put a Ferrari engine in a bicycle frame. The frame will snap. Build the frame first. Ask yourself honestly, do I have a plan for the next 12 weeks? If the answer is no, you have already failed. Success is not an accident. Nobody accidentally goes pro. They engineered it. They followed a map. Right now you are standing at a fork in the road. Path A, you close this video. You go back to the pitch tomorrow and do the same random drills you did last week. You sweat. You feel okay. And in 6 months, you are in exactly the same position, watching another one of my videos, wondering why nothing changed. Path B, you admit that your way isn't working. You accept that you need structure. You download the blueprint. You submit to the protocol. Phase 1 will be boring. Phase 2 will hurt. Phase 3 will test your limits. But at the end of it, you won't just be fitter. You will be a completely different biological machine. You will be unrecognizable. The player on the left of the thumbnail, the sad, stuck, frustrated player, is a choice. The player on the right, the elite, dominant machine, is a choice. Which one are you choosing today? Check the link in the description. Read the manifesto. Look at the modules. If you are ready to do the work that 99% of players ignore, I will see you on the inside. Being stuck is comfortable. That is why everyone stays there. Climbing out requires force. It requires velocity. It requires a blueprint. Don't let another season pass you by. The plateau is only real if you accept it. Smash the ceiling. Go work.